clicking a button.
Oh yeah, we're back. We've got wide receivers and tight ends today. And there's a few more pro days coming up. Like Richardson's gonna have his pro day in 2 days on Thursday, like in the morning. So I'm gonna watch that before baseball. I'll probably just have baseball on all day on Thursday.
Yeah, well, it is the day.
It is the day, yes, opening day. And the Astros are at 6, and so they're probably gonna do like a fucking ring ceremony or like a banner ceremony or something.
Oh yeah, I would think so.
So that game probably might not even start on time. But
Yeah, we had league meeting today too, which is always fun.
yeah, definitely. Goodell gave his press conference not too long ago, and he didn't really answer a lot of questions. Like he was, typical politician.
Yeah,
Dodging, dancing around the questions.
ducking.
Yeah, dodge, dick, dip, dick. Yeah,
Nah,
Goodell dicks around.
he dove out of it.
Yeah,
I
he
will
did.
say, aren't they? I thought I saw something about they're trying to propose a difference in punting where you can't pooch punt anymore. Did I hear things? I thought I saw something about that. Which I don't know. That interesting. I'll leave it to Pat McAfee to have a bitch session about it, being the lone punter.
Fucking McAfee. McCoffee. Drink some coffee, you McAfee motherfucker.
They're
Alright.
sponsored by Bud. They're sponsored by Bud Light now, so they're drinking plenty of that, I'm sure.
On the show? Like while they're doing the show?
Yeah, when they want. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, hell, if they're sponsoring you, why not?
Hey, type something into the chat. I need to promote you. Oh, I can't. I don't know how. You're a standard moderator.
Oh yeah, I'm
But
standard. That's okay.
yeah, you're standard. It's all right. All right.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're on time today, kinda.
Yeah,
But
sort of, kind of. We're here.
but
Yeah, nothing really too useful out of all that. Like Carlos and I were talking about before we got on, had the whole he said, she said with the Rogers story. Feels like that's never going to end, and we'll never actually be able to tell you what finally transpired. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to do that sometime soon. But other than that, I don't know of anything interesting that came out of the meeting today. At
no,
least,
there were some interesting things. But I've got the wide receivers up here, and
yes.
so the biggest deal for wide receivers was Alan Lazard. Lazard. I don't know how the fuck you say his name.
Lazard. I think both are correct.
There's multiple pronunciations.
So I've heard it done both ways
Yeah.
by multiple different people.
Well,
Like at this
somebody's
point,
wrong.
yeah, somebody's wrong. Just
Somebody's
nobody's
wrong.
saying it.
But he got 11 million average. It's technically a 2-year, $22 million deal because there's an out after that, and so it's front loaded is what it is. Um, but he goes to the Jets. Of course, he's following
His buddy.
his quarterback, his buddy, to the Jets. Um, that would be
Yeah.
hilarious if Rodgers ends up not going, and now
Well,
Lazard's like stuck there.
yeah, he's like, "What am I doing?
Yeah, what am I doing here? Catching passes from fucking Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I don't like this guy either."
Um, but 4 years, 44 million. I mean, that's for wide receivers. Like that's actually affordable. That's not that bad. 11 million isn't bad for a wide receiver, considering the league is kind of shifting to more
Yeah,
wide
I
receivers. So that means they're going to get paid more. And look at
that
the
was
top
more
guys; they get a shitload.
that was more or less he wanted to ride along with Rodgers and
Yeah, and this is way
understood.
more than the Packers ever paid him.
Yeah,
Way more.
well, could pay him with the whole
Well, they
idea of
could have
Rodgers
paid him.
paid.
It's not like there was a law that said they couldn't. They just didn't want to. So don't defend them. It is what it is. They didn't pay him.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
Same with Adams. They didn't pay him. So he's gone. All these dudes are gone. But Lazard gives you a true I don't want to say number one option, but he's like a good
He's a
piece.
solid two.
Yeah, he's a good piece to the puzzle.
He's a
Um
solid two. He's an awesome running receiver, if there was such a thing. Like
Blurpy's in
he's a
here
dude.
early.
What's up, Blarby?
Blurpy's on before midnight. Holy shit.
Lazar gets to down the field when the running back's cutting, and will get that last like wow, and get you that extra 5 or 10 or however many more yards. That's what makes him a great teammate along not alongside of being pretty decent at catching the ball as well. But that's also another like X factor that will the Jets will obviously enjoy as well because they have a great running game already.
Yeah, he's a good run blocker, so he's a big body. And yeah, that'll help their running game. And their offensive line didn't block very well last year.
No,
Um and so yeah, that's a huge addition. James says sup. Blurpy says no gym tonight. It's okay to take a day off every now and then. What's up, James? How
yeah,
you doing, man?
what's up, James?
You're not in the air, are you? he's he's got the phone like right there on the windshield.
Be be awesome if you were, sir.
um, but yeah, it'll give Rodgers at least one weapon that he's comfortable with, that he doesn't have to like develop chemistry with, because all these other dudes are gonna be in for it.
Oh yeah.
When he doesn't go to
Oh
camp and when he doesn't fucking practice, it's
well,
gonna
in the
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be just like last year, except with the
he
Jets.
he he has the expectation that you're going to work as hard as him. That's that's what Rodgers is going to expect.
Yeah,
And if
which
guys work,
which if he doesn't show up to camp, I mean, well then I guess nobody's going to camp. It's just gonna be the coaches like, where is everybody?
I really hope he does, man. I really do. Like it's just it's a whole new like it's going to a new school. You got to show up on the first day.
I don't
Like
know about that. I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it, but right now I don't. Hey guys, is the audio different? Does it sound different? Is it louder? Is it less loud? Because I had a technical problem. I had to like reset the audio. But James says not bad. No, I'm in a hotel in Salt Lake. Okay, good.
oh yeah.
James also says, yeah, lol. Probably laughing at the jokes I'm cracking. Roger's not going to camp. Yeah, exactly. Nobody fucking believes that. He's going to be in a dark room doing fucking mushrooms or something. That's what he's going to
Hey,
do. He's
he
going to be in
he
his basement.
he set up time for that darkness. Okay, he planned it out. He was 90-10 going in, and now he's full jet. Full jet.
Full jet.
We got it. Yeah, I mean that's what he came out as.
So where do you put Lazard in terms of fantasy? Don't you have Lazard? You have Lazard, don't you? Yeah.
I do have Lazard. I think he'll stay about the same, if maybe not get a little less, just because
Really?
there's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many. He's gonna like Rogers is probably gonna fall in love with that one dude, the number one they have. What's that guy's name?
Garrett
Uh,
Wilson.
yes, thank you. Um, and he never throws to the tight ends,
That's true.
but he does like hooking up with the running backs, and he's got a decent one there too. So I think Lazard may drop off a little, but he's not gonna. He'll still be about right where he was.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
yeah, Lazard is always one of those guys like at the end of drafts or like middle to the late, like, oh, let me take a chance on this guy because maybe he'll have 1,000 yards, but he never does it. So I'm in redraft. I mean, if he's there late, I guess maybe, and I need a receiver, I'll take a chance, maybe. But for the most part, he's off my radar in fantasy. Plus, he misses games every year. Like,
and
you're not gonna have him for a certain amount of time.
he does tend to miss like maybe 2 to 3, if not in a row, spread out. Like
Right.
he might miss one here and then two later.
Right. Blurpy says, "Give me Lamar in New England, please." Yeah, I heard
Oh,
that Meek
Jesus.
Mill texted Kraft that Lamar wants to go there. Fucking what kind of
What?
circles is Kraft?
What
Fucking
is? Why?
was Meek Mill at the fucking whorehouse or wherever the hell he got caught? Was he there
Oh,
too? It was Deshaun, Meek Mill, and Kraft
yeah,
at
must
an at
have.
a at a parlor or some shit. James says, "Yes, please, Lamar to New England." I don't know if fucking Belichick would want to put up with that, honestly.
No, I don't think he could.
Yeah, I don't think he would. Like they tried it with Cam, and I know Cam's a little different than Lamar, but you would have to
Cam's
change the
older.
offense to like why are you gonna fucking bring Lamar and then like keep the same offense? Like that would be stupid. You have to change the offense to run the ball more with Lamar. Like that's the
Yeah,
whole point of that guy. So I
and
don't know. I just don't see it.
even if you don't, he's still gonna fucking run the ball. Like he's just like, whoop, gone.
Well,
I
yeah, but
saw it, coach.
that's a scramble. That's different than a called play or an RPO. Blurpy says, I think I like Mac and think he'd be better this year, but if Lamar's available, you got to go for him. I don't think they'd want to give up their picks.
Mm-mm.
And I don't think Belichick wants the headache. You know, Belichick fucking hates everybody except for his dog and Jimmy Johnson.
And, and his son, his mullet having son, he loves him.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that guy's awesome. Yeah, I think that's the
He
same
is
guy in
awesome.
the Mahomes commercials where he's playing the
Yeah,
saxophone.
it's very close.
It's close.
It is very close.
James says, plus New England would never pay that money. Yeah, exactly. They would never do that.
Yeah.
Like on paper and for fantasy purposes, it's intriguing for sure, and it's a nice conversation piece. But he and Nick Saban boat together too. That's right. That's true. That's true. I would love to go fishing with all three of those. That would be awesome. Hope we go Zay Jones, JSN, or corner in round one. Who are you a fan of, Blurpy? I forgot. It's been a long time. Oh, is he a New England fan?
I believe so.
Oh shit. Pats, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
one of the last.
I don't think JSN will last to what is it? When do the Patriots pick? Like 16 or 14? Actually, I have it right here. 14. Honestly, I think if JSN is there at 12, I think the Texans might consider that. Especially if they get Bryce Young or Stroud, like well, especially if they get Stroud cuz Stroud and JSN played together. So, that would just make sense. But even with Young, fucking giving Young a weapon like JSN, and then he's getting Mechie back, Collins, fucking they brought in Woods and Brown, Schultz. That would they would suddenly go from like nothing to like having a at least on paper like something interesting. Um, but there are a lot of people saying wide receivers might drop. a little bit in this draft. Like there's some people that aren't putting any wide receivers in the top 10. And so it's kind of interesting when you think about like those teams in the teens that are picking. I feel even the Packers, like I feel like you guys might even do it. Like let's fucking help Love.
It
Let's
it
finally
feels
do it.
more likely this year now than in a long time. I
Yeah.
barely remember Javon Walker in '02. Barely. Not even realizing how important that moment was.
Zay plays for the Jags. Oops meant Zay Flowers. Yeah. You put Zay Jones, but yeah, I knew you meant the rookie, Zay Flowers.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, he's probably like he's for sure top 5 receiver in this draft. So I would say Zay Flowers is in play for Green Bay. Probably like anywhere in the teens. I feel like Quentin Johnson, Addison, Flowers. I think all those guys could be available. I don't think JSN will make it that far. That's just personally. I don't think so. But we're if you guys are here long enough, we're gonna try to get to a mock draft afterwards, and if y'all wanna
Yeah, you can
participate,
partake.
yeah, we can all just alternate picks. And of course, you can pick for the Pats. James can pick for the Raiders.
Right.
I'll pick for the Texans. Rob can pick for the Packers, and then we'll just fucking divide the rest up. But let's move on to these free
Let's get
agency
into it.
guys. Yeah, so we can get onto that mock draft. But then Jakobi Meyers, Blurpy, since you're our resident Patriots guy, what do you think about Meyers? 3-year deal, 33 million. That's the same average as Lazard, but the out on this deal is 1 year, so they can move on from him after a year if they don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, he went to Vegas, but like, what do you feel about Meyers going to Vegas? And then adding Juju, like, do you feel like that's an upgrade? At least on paper, it's less money. So Juju, they saved a little bit of cash by bringing Juju.
And technically, Juju's the one who really stepped in there in the Super Bowl and got some key plays. I mean, granted, he wasn't really solid throughout the whole season, but towards the end there, I feel like he kind of stepped up and really solidified, like, hey, I belonged here.
Yeah. Blurpy says, I'm gonna miss him, but basically got Juju for the same money, and I think Juju is better. Yeah, I feel like Juju is like a different style.
Yeah,
Juju will be underneath for Mac Jones, and I think that's gonna help Mac Jones or whoever maybe they get a rookie. Whoever's the quarterback there, Juju's gonna help him out for sure.
Bailey
Um,
Zappi.
Yeah, Billy Zapka, the Karate Kid, fucking sweep the leg guy. James says he already scored a touchdown for the Raiders. Yeah, and so Myers to the Raiders. So now they have Adams, Myers, Renfro.
Renfro.
That's a good trio.
That is a good trio.
But
And
who's
they
their tight end though?
Waller walked, so
I don't
they
know who their
haven't.
tight end is. James, who's their
Uh,
tight end? Moreau left also, so like they don't got anybody.
yeah.
Maybe they draft one of these fucking great tight ends this year.
Hey, that's a
There,
good choice for the first.
there's like 6 tight ends that are like considered really really good. And dude, if you look at last year's tight end class, it wasn't considered great, but what they did on the field, there was a lot of them that actually produced quite a bit. So we could have 2 years of back-to-back really good tight end production. And in Dynasty, tight ends are, you either have Kelsey like you, or maybe like Andrews to like he's like a step below, and then Hawkinson's like a step below, and then like Waller, and then everybody just like, and then Schultz, and then everybody like trickles down, and it's like not,
Then,
it doesn't
then you
matter.
got then you got your beyond the Goddard, we'll call it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But drafting a tight end in Dynasty, it's like you're just gonna wait. Like you're gonna wait for a couple years for them to actually do anything because rookie tight ends usually don't do anything. But Blurpy says Raiders will go tight end. Round 2, we'll get a tight end. Prayers up for Foster Moreau. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude has cancer, so hopefully he can beat that. James says Jakobi threw the pick 6 fumble 6 to Mac. Oh, yeah, that was him. That's true. Oh, man, they're probably going to give him so much shit when he gets there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. James says Austin Hooper and OJ Howard. Oh, dude, the Texans had OJ Howard last year. He had a couple good games. He's still got it. And Hooper's
He's
a decent tight end.
he's a hooping bastard.
Pretty much nobody. It could be worse, but yeah, like
It
honestly,
could be worse.
if you don't have like those top 6 tight ends, it doesn't matter who the fuck you have. They're all the same. As long as they can block and catch 30 balls, that's all you can ask for, really. But all right, so Juju gets a 3-year, $25 million deal, 8.5 million average. His out is 2 years after 2 years, so he's pretty much stuck in New England for 2 years. So if it's Mac, they're going to, you know,
Throw it,
yeah,
throw
they're gonna throw it to
the
Juju a lot.
undercrossing route. Yeah, the undercrossing route is going to be prevalent.
Right. Oh,
They're going to be
so
either.
Myers, what do you think about Myers fantasy wise? Are you gonna would you avoid him? Would you take a chance on him? He is gonna be on the opposite side of Adams. That fucking frees shit up for you.
I don't know about it. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you're right about that, but I still don't know about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would either.
Dude, yeah,
I don't know if he'll be drafted, and if he is, it's like, well, when somebody inevitably drops him, I'll just add him and then if I really want him. But I think I'd rather go elsewhere. What about Juju? Do you like?
I still have Juju.
You're gonna keep him?
I think I might keep him. That's definitely a. He could pick up a lot of yards with them. It's going to be a lot less. Him being in Chiefs land, he had a lot of I mean, Kelsey, freaking McKinnon came on strong at the end. Mecole was in and out.
Yeah.
Freaking, you had a lot of guys
Yeah.
who got their lion's share of the ball every now and again.
And they said
And then
that
now,
Sky Moore is gonna have a huge role next year,
I'll believe that.
so he has to step up. Because although that could be a smoke screen, and they'll fucking get another fucking wide receiver in the
I
draft.
they probably will. They always tend to surprise everybody and
Yeah.
pick like the perfect person.
Right. And even if it takes him a year or two, eventually the guy will understand what he's supposed to do, and then he'll fucking be good. Like remember Tyreek Hill? Like, yeah, he was great as a rookie, but he didn't have crazy stats.
No, he
It slowly like went up every year, and then he turned into what he was, and it's like holy shit.
this, this is the second time now.
Blurpy says I think he'd be a wide receiver 3 flex. That's talking about Myers or Jakobi. Yeah, Juju worries me with Mac fantasy wise, absolutely, but yeah, true. And think about it, like with Mahomes, the best fucking quarterback in the league, in arguably one of the best offenses in the league, like he didn't fucking light it up.
No,
So I would rather take Juju in a PPR league because Mac Jones might just fucking check down the whole game.
it,
And that could be like 8 catches for Juju. So if it's PPR, I like Juju. If it's non PPR, I'd probably avoid him.
probably not.
I think Mac will
Yeah, I
be
think
fine. It's hard to be good with a D coordinator call. Yeah, no, that's true. And Bill O'Brien's back, and you can make fun of
yeah,
Bill O'Brien for a lot of things, but he knows what
he
he's
can call us
doing.
some offense.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing when he's running an offense. But if he's bad this year, he's done. That's true. This will be the last chance for Mac. Absolutely.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Even though he was a first round pick, like yeah, that's it. Like your chances are done. Normally by year 3, like that's it. Um. All right, let's go on to Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen apparently got us a smaller deal from Minnesota, and I guess he wanted to like cash in one more time, so he went to Carolina on a 3-year, $25 million deal, 8.33 average, and the out with that one is after 2 years. So, but I mean, this is probably his last contract, like at least big contract.
It's rough for them because he was a homegrown boy, like was from the area, and
Really?
then yeah. So to have go through these motions, but it's a part of the business,
Yeah,
and
true.
you want if you really root for the person, you want them to go make money, and unfortunately, Minnesota's like they can't because they're paying that money elsewhere or what have you at the time they want to, but they can't.
Yeah. He just graduated from the Saban school. He'll be fine. um, and what do you think about Thielen's fantasy prospects? Avoiding him too?
don't know. I think that might go up
You think he
a
might go
little,
up? Okay.
a little.
Even
I mean, dude,
even
he's not.
even with a rookie quarterback?
I mean, if they can get on a good like ebb and flow, maybe, dude. Because Jefferson's a beast. That dude's going to be rough to go against for years to come. And I mean, that's who it was focused. It was if it wasn't Jefferson, it was eventually Hockey Poo when they went and got him, or
He had a good year
one.
last year.
Yeah, he did. Damn, yes, he did.
One
Motherfucker.
game when when he murdered you and I played against you.
God, he's the reason I came in second.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up. Well,
That's
maybe
okay.
I did, but
Yeah, you did. It's okay.
it's all right. Hey, for your second year playing fantasy, you already got to the championship game, so maybe next year you fucking win it.
Yeah, but back to your question, I think he may trend up a little. I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I could see that if in a perfect world. Now, like you pointed out, it'll be a rookie quarterback.
Well, but also you think about it, they lost DJ Moore, and who the hell else did they have there? Nobody. So he could
Yep.
very well be the number one option. And
Right.
even then, like, yeah, he might not put up crazy numbers, but he could get a lot of catches. Maybe he could get to 1,000 yards.
I think he can.
Yeah, that could be a good sleeper pick at the end, middle to the end of the draft. Or just a stash, like a backup stash. Nick is in here. Says sup losers. Bobby Wagner is back in Seattle. Yeah, there's a guy that didn't get butthurt, or maybe he was butthurt, but he said, you know what? I'm gonna go back home.
Yeah.
Let's throw it out the window. Fucking start over. And
I mean,
he's back. Yeah, so he's comfortable in that system. He fucking understands it. So yeah, I think that's cool that he went
him,
back
him and him and Pete Carroll love playing dominoes together. That's the truth of it.
without shirts, shirtless
Yes,
dominoes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete Carroll makes him blush. He's probably in there for
All right, let's move to the next guy. Robert Woods. A lot of people were criticizing the Texans
Bobby,
that they gave
Bobby
him
Shreve.
15 million over 2 years, and
Hey,
so that's 7.625 average. Which honestly, like, why? Like, that's not even that much.
no,
Like, why are you
the,
like, you're just fucking. It's like the Nickelback effect. Like I said, like, people just like shitting on Nickelback because everybody else shits on them. And it's like, oh, everybody likes to shit on the Texans, so like, oh well, fuck, 15 million for Robert Woods, let's shit on him. I don't know.
I
I don't
don't.
understand that. He fits the scheme. He
Yeah,
he's a
absolutely.
good run blocker, and he's a year removed from the fucking ACL.
He very well still could be fast,
Well, I mean, it's
but
not about being
he's still.
fast. It's just about being the same player he was before the injury. Like, he was never like fast, like super fast. But
Oh,
he
maybe not
understands
like.
the scheme. It's essentially the Sean McVay scheme. It's just like slightly different. Like, like one coach teaches another coach, and then that coach changes it a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
tinkers.
But
He
it's
tinkerboos.
essentially the same scheme, and he fits that scheme. I mean, he was great in LA all those years. So I don't know if he starts. I mean, who the fuck knows? Maybe he does start. Maybe it's him and Collins starting. Um, but it gives you at least another weapon for whoever the fuck is the quarterback in Houston. Um, and they can get rid of him after this year. So he
Yeah,
probably has a front loaded contract this year. If it doesn't work out, okay, move on.
But in the meantime, we get to say Bobby Trees every time he makes a catch for you.
That's true. Bob Woods. I like saying it like that. Bob Woods.
Bob Woods.
I am happy Bobby is back, as you can tell by my PFPS. You know, um, you're always changing it, and sometimes it's kind of hard to see. But I did see it
Yeah,
when you came in. I noticed it was different, and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking Wagner. That's
yeah,
Wags."
that one's easy to see. It looks good.
Yeah, and so Darius Slayton goes back to. Oh, and as far as Robert Woods' fantasy value, I would avoid him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going after him, but he could be a good in the pocket guy on the bench type deal. Maybe gets you a good week there and there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would say almost every player that consistently plays has at least one or two good games. But yeah, he probably could blow up every now and then. The problem is predicting it. That's the hard part about that. But on to the next guy, Darius Slayton re-signs with the Giants, which I actually like this move. It's 2-year, $12 million deal. That's a $6 million average. That's fucking very affordable right there. Slayton stays with Daniel Jones. They've been playing together for a while. It's the same scheme. I like this move. Um,
Yeah, that dude needs familiarity,
yeah.
and I like it as well because if we really want to test Danny Dimes and make sure, and there is I having Saquon, maybe with everybody kind of going full bore after a whole year. Let's see what happens this year. I think you're right. I would maybe check him out in fantasy too.
Yeah, he'll go late also. So like a lot of these guys are late round guys. So it's really just a matter of what's your preference and which guy do you want to take a chance on. Because if you're fucking putting one of these guys in your starting lineup, like that means you did something crazy in your draft. Or maybe you just have injuries. But if you're going into it with like, oh yeah, Adam Thielen's my wide receiver too. It's like, okay, you fucking threw wide receivers in the draft then. Like
Well, you better have a hell of a quarterback.
yeah, you better have like other options. But yeah, these guys are probably bench stashes. But Slayton usually always gets drafted towards the end, or if not, you just add him off waivers. Um, but it's interesting to see if the Giants give Daniel Jones more weapons in the draft. James says Bobby Wagner isn't in a nursing home yet. He is pretty old, but he played well last year, so I don't see why he couldn't this year. He was one of the only good pieces to the Rams last year. Everybody else was
Yeah, I
fucking
was going
hurt.
to say, dude. And Aaron Donald was just shamed after what he did before the season even began.
Yeah, for real. Um, and so Buffalo loses what's his name, Isaiah McKenzie, and they add Deontay Hardy from New Orleans. And so I mean he was okay in New Orleans, but ever since Breeze retired, like they've I don't know. And then with Michael Thomas, like he just seems like, oh, my toe hurts, I don't want to play.
Yeah, that's I
With
I feel kind of not right.
Yeah, and they're saying that he's still like today on NFL Network they were saying he's still rehabbing his injury.
What do you This rehab facility has to be rich. Seriously, bro. Like, who's paying these people? That's the investigation needs to
I mean,
happen.
that's one fucked up toe. What the hell does that toe look like? Holy
I
shit!
mean, if it looks like Deion Sanders, then it's saying something.
But
And
I think this is an upgrade. Obviously, going to play with Josh Allen. The only thing is Hardy probably won't be asked to do a lot. Obviously, they have Gabe Davis, Knox, Diggs. They want to fucking probably run the ball more because they've never really run the ball under
not
Josh
with,
Allen. So it's like I
I
don't
feel
yeah
like he's their
I don't think
best.
he's gonna make a huge contribution. He'll probably be just like McKenzie. He'll be a guy that can get something done when they needs to, but he's not gonna be a focal point. I would avoid him in fantasy.
Yeah, you're not picking up any big booms off of that.
Nick says, I like how the NFL community treats Daniel Jones like a god. Yet somehow people are saying Zeke is ass, even though he has had 1,000 rushing yards almost every season. Yeah, either 1,000 or close to it. That's
Yeah,
true. I think the thing with Zeke is it's like he just gets paid too much. 5-year, $90 million contract. That
it was too much.
that was an overpay, and I think that's the reason they shit on him. James says that's like the Jimmy G rehab and surgical facility. You only need one patient a year, for real. All right, so Ashton Doolin stays in Indianapolis. He's not really a contributor there. A lot of these other
Mhm.
guys aren't really, but I like this one also. DJ Chark to Carolina on a $5 million deal. Chark Chark is a good receiver. He just
All right, so
never he
there's
never
somebody with
gets like,
Thielen right there.
yeah, true, that it'll probably be Chark, Thielen, Terrence, whatever his name is, Terrence Williams. I can't even remember the guy's name. Um,
Carolina's running for that division.
yeah, they need to hit on their quarterback. Um, but honestly,
Trust
if
me.
they go Stroud or Young, I think they'll both be good. But yeah, I like that. I like that move because Chark is a speed guy. So you have your speed guy, and then Thielen is your possession guy. And so if those two guys start, you really just need a fucking slot guy,
They're ready to go.
and then they're ready to go. Um, DJ Chark loves cat teams. Yeah, he does.
Wow, he does. Yeah.
James says that's a good deal. Yes, it is. I like that deal. I think I'd still rather have Thielen. I think Chark is definitely a little more like home run, like boom or bust. Um, but hey, I mean, if Thielen's
Yeah, I think
gone,
I would take.
maybe Chark might be okay.
Yeah, they kind of conflict each other. I think him being there makes Thielen a better pick in my
Yeah, definitely.
forecast earlier.
And so Paris Campbell goes from Indianapolis to the Giants. Um, wow, I didn't know that. See, that's another guy. Like Campbell's a guy that he gets hurt. He hasn't really contributed a lot. But then again, Indianapolis has kind of been a mess ever since Andrew Luck. Other than fucking Phillip Rivers, they've been a mess at quarterback. So I don't know if you could really blame the receivers for not having a lot of production. Maybe Danny Dimes can do something with Paris Campbell and fucking, Slayton and whoever the fuck else they have. Well, now they have Waller. Of course, they have
That's
Barkley. Probably get someone in the draft. I think that's a good move.
dude,
And it's
Waller
affordable.
down the yeah.
4.7 million. Mecole Hardman goes from Kansas City to the Jets. So the Jets are gonna have Lazard, Wilson, Mecole. Who's their other guy? Who's their other starter? I don't even fuck. Oh, I think they still have Corey Davis. Like
They do
holy
still have
shit.
Corey. Yeah, because they traded the other cat to Cleveland.
James says I still wouldn't have traded up if Carolina tanked this year. Yeah, better quarterbacks next year for sure. Definitely. May and Williams are way better than these guys. Nick says DJ Chark going to Bengals next. Yeah, after Carolina, and then he'll retire. His
Yeah.
cat team tour.
Well, no, then he'll go be on the Broadway musical Cats.
Yeah, he'll be an actor. James says if Waller can stay healthy, he can definitely say I was neutral on losing him. That's the question with Waller. Like he only had that one really good year, and then every other year
Yeah,
I think he got hurt. But
and that was
when he
just coming.
plays, he puts up good numbers. It's just it's kind of like Lamar. It's like, well, how can you produce
You
if you're not
can't
on the field?
you can't judge if you're not there to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Um, but all right, let's go through these guys quick because these guys don't make a lot after this. Most of them are 1-year deals. But Pascal to Arizona, Braxton Berrios, he was with the Jets. Okay, so they lost a receiver. I guess that,
The
you know,
receiver special teams type of dude.
yeah. Um, he goes to Miami. Aguilar goes to Baltimore. So New England
Oh,
lost two receivers.
ugh.
Noah Brown goes to Houston. So Noah Brown had his best season last year, and he's known as a good run blocker. So that fit makes sense because the Texans probably want to help their rookie by
Hell
running
yeah.
the ball. So
Run
you
it
know
down.
the Texans added two wide receivers that are good at run blocking. So and they're cheap. Well, one of them's a cheap deal. The other one's mid. Um, Trent Sheffield goes to Buffalo. But Deontay Hardy and Sherfield goes to Buffalo. Then Crowder goes to the Giants. Damn, Crowder went to the Giants. Holy shit. McKenzie went to Indianapolis. So they just like swapped. A bunch of these people swapped.
Yeah, everybody's just playing, hey, what can we do on the other side of the fence?
Yeah, yeah. Marquez Callaway went to Denver. Damn, New Orleans lost a lot of receivers. And then they're not gonna have Michael Thomas. Who the fuck's gonna play a receiver?
I'm gonna go.
just Olave. That's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they might think that's all they need.
Um. All right. There's a bunch of guys here that it says they have deals, but oh yeah, Sims. He's a return guy. He went to Houston. He's probably gonna be the primary returner. Keelan Cole stays in Vegas. I guess we could skip that. Galladay. These are the available players that have not been signed. Galladay. I think after the mess of a situation with the Giants, I think he's done.
Yeah, nothing's worked out for him.
Um,
It's been a rough sled.
Raiders are going to have to start a backup because Jimmy G can't stay healthy to save his life, says Nick. James says Baltimore trying to impress Lamar with a weapon. Yeah, it's like, hey, look, we got you something. Stay, please. James says, I already know, Nick, lol. We'll start our first round quarterback after 4 or 5 games. All that. Oh,
Yeah.
so I guess I know who you're gonna pick in the mock draft right now. But Robbie Anderson, he went to Arizona. That kind of failed completely, didn't it? Like I thought that would be a good move, and then it didn't really do anything.
That dude's gonna play for every team.
Cobb is next. I think Cobb might be done.
Well, supposedly, I think Rogers was trying to kind of halfway stick his toe out there, being like, and now he's like, well, I didn't give any demands. So yeah, I think if he doesn't get signed, then it'll be like, see, I didn't give any demands. But you know, if the Jets go and pick him up on some like real cheap deal, then
Yeah,
everybody's gonna make a huge stink about it. Like,
yeah.
what are you doing?
I don't give demands. Texans give Cobb to the Packers. Like that was a demand. Why would they just fucking decide to do that? Like, come on, shut the fuck up, fucking liar. But yeah, if he doesn't go to the Jets, I don't know where. I don't know who would take him.
I
He's always hurt too.
Yeah, he I think had like 4 or 5 missed games for us last season.
Yeah. Marvin Jones, yeah, he's 33. He's probably done. Julio's probably done.
Yeah,
Jarvis, he's only 30, but he's probably done. N'Keal Harry, he's probably done. Watkins, probably done.
probably done. He did not do much, if any. Like he had a very, I'll say, a handful of good plays, good
DeAndre
catches.
Carter is still not signed from the Chargers, so that means they're going to want a receiver at some point in the draft.
Hmm.
And if you think about it, Allen missed a lot of games. Even Williams missed a lot of games. Um, just for the sake of like having somebody there, even if he doesn't play a lot, when somebody inevitably gets hurt, that guy could play. But yeah, I think the Chargers might go wide receiver early. And then a lot of these guys, T.Y. Hilton, Odell. Okay, Odell is probably the one guy that will get a deal somewhere. It's just a matter
He,
of where.
I, I thought I saw he signed with the Chiefs.
But it doesn't say anything here.
Anybody else hear that? I swear I saw that for sure.
Nope. Well, at least they haven't updated it on this. But that's it. Yeah, I think of all these dudes, I feel like Odell would be the one guy that I would put money on to get signed. All these other guys, like, eh. But let's look at tight ends real quick. There weren't a lot of them. Schultz was probably the biggest.
Yeah, he's the biggest
signing.
move.
Hayden Hurst went to Carolina. That's actually pretty good. They paid
Yeah.
a lot though, 21 million.
Oh, it's
Oliver,
Carolina's looking good, dude.
yeah, they got some guys. Oliver went to Minnesota, so I guess he's gonna back up uh fucking Hawkinson.
Yeah, he's gonna be hockey shadow.
Schultz in Houston. I mean, dude, that's gonna make it easy for whoever the quarterback is. Schultz is
Yeah.
a top 5 tight end.
Yeah,
Um,
he makes the whole position stand out, like as far as catching, blocking, everything.
yeah.
Mm, Great fucking player.
Nick says Derek Carr is going to be throwing to Casper the Ghost and some other scrubs on the Saints after Michael Thomas gets injured. I'm only 80% sure Thomas is still alive. Yeah, he's gone. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Nick says random fact: Calvin Ridley is the first NFL player in history to wear number 0.
Oh, burn.
Nick says I feel bad for Dalton Schultz now. Well, didn't Dallas offer him a contract? I feel like they
And he was
did.
and he was like, yeah.
But he signed the franchise over there, the franchise tag. And then they were like, "Well, we already gave you 10 million or whatever it was, so we're not going to sign you." So this says 9 million here for the Texans, but it's really a $6 million deal, and the other 3 is like incentives. So
Huh.
yeah, if he plays all year and fucking like hits all those
Um,
benchmarks, then yeah,
he's
he could make a lot.
he's gonna get paid.
He'll get paid, and then he's only 26 and a half. Yeah, what if they re-sign him? I mean, that'll be good for whoever's there. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Schultz will help that guy. Regardless, like he could have gone to any team. That would have been an upgrade.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's great for y'all.
Manhurts goes to Denver. Gesicki goes to New England. That's a good one. I like that.
Gasecki to New England is okay. He's gonna get some production up there.
Yeah, I like that. See,
Where you at on that, worker?
Schultz will probably drop in fantasy only because it's the Texans. So people will be like, "Oh, Schultz," and I don't know. I think yeah, Schultz might see, but the thing is, what if he gets hurt? Schultz also has some injury history too.
And kind of, but dude, I'm a little biased. I feel like Schultz could maybe capitalize with y'all.
Well, the thing is if he's healthy, he's for the past 4 like there's only like 4 tight ends in the past 4 years that have like 50 catches and like a certain amount of yardage. Nobody else has that. So it's like Kelsey, Andrews, Schultz, and somebody else. I can't even remember who. But he's one of 4 tight ends that's like been really good these last 4 years. So I mean, yeah, I could be completely wrong, and Schultz still stays top 6 or whatever. But I think there's like a lot of stigma with Houston, so they might. I feel like people might devalue him. It's like, oh, what are they gonna do? Um, and that's the type of player I like to look for. Is like people that are getting passed up that I think are wrongly getting passed up that will produce.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I like doing in fantasy. Not every pick, but sometimes it perfectly lines up with where I'm drafting. And obviously, you need to know what your draft position is and all that shit. But then Akins went to Cleveland to reunite with Watson. And then, yeah, Hooper went to Vegas. Parham re-signs with the Chargers. Tanyan went to Chicago. Dude, Komet and Tanyan, that's pretty good right there.
It is pretty good. Hopefully, he avoids the Jimmy Graham effect.
Yeah, for real.
Going from Green Bay to Chicago is just a go.
And then
Oh,
let's look at these available dudes. Brait's probably done. Swaim's probably done. Arnold's probably done. Lewis, damn, I mean, I remember I was like a child this guy was playing. Like holy shit. Is this guy ever gonna fucking stop playing? Like the only reason he stops playing is because nobody gives him a contract. That's it. He'll keep going. He's like, I'm gonna break Brady's record, or not record, but like age,
yeah, for
playing
real.
age. Um, Irv Smith. That's another guy. Irv Smith had like so much potential, and then he just always gets hurt. Kyle Rudolph is a free agent. He's probably done. He's 33.
Yeah, he kind of a rough let go because he had a couple great years in mini.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the tight end market. It's not great, but I mean there might be some guys. I'm curious to see what the what the rankings are going to be next year for redraft. James says I'll be pulling for Ridley this year. I'm thinking the move is to light my Raiders stuff on fire, then run and handcuff myself to Intermountain Health Facility with McShickock sign. That's hilarious. Bigfoot. He says, "Sup fuckers? Are we talking about the stupid ass cowgirls again?" Always. James says no, mostly about Peyton grabbing various asses in a deep fake. Bigfoot says, "Where's Ass Commander Nick? He wasn't here.
Yeah, he's here.
He was
He's lurking right now.
he was just feeling bad for Schultz. Right now
Yeah,
he's figuring out what to change his profile picture to and
yeah.
name. Bigfoot, is he kissing Zeke's ass still? He already did, haha.
Yeah, he actually already did, and he's all on the Bobby Wagner train.
Yes, very true. But what's up, Bigfoot? How have you been? How's your night going? We actually just went over everything in less than an hour. Let's do the fucking mock draft.
See, look, it was deep fake Nick.
Oh,
What
it
what
is. I saw that it was a different thing, and I was like, that has to be the wrong Bigfoot, but it's Ask Commander Nick.
good, good job, Nick.
Oh man, Nick, if only you were in the Discord, I actually posted a picture that you would fucking love. It was Gronk in the water with his ass hanging out. Apparently,
Yeah.
Brady, Edelman, Gronk went like on vacation to some beach.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah, I know. And
Did they meet up with the 80 for Brady chicks?
probably they were there. Yeah, they're all gonna have an
Getting their,
orgy later.
getting their cougar on.
Yeah. You know what's fucking hilarious is my parents went to go watch that movie, and my dad was like, well, they went with like a group, so it was like a bunch of their friends, and my parents didn't pick the movie, but they were like, well, we're gonna go watch that one. And so my dad was like, I don't want to fucking go watch Tom Brady. Fuck that guy. But because they
Didn't
all were
realize.
going, they were like, ah, fuck, whatever. Like, I guess let's go. And then they were gonna go eat afterwards. And he was like, I didn't even laugh a single time. I was like, really? Like nothing was funny? And he was like, I don't know. I fell asleep probably.
Oh, dude, that's priceless.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see your dad like the whole time like this, like, no.
yeah, just like asleep, snoring. Nick, bro, I
He's
tricked
like,
y'all so fucking hard. Bigfoot is never safe. James says, lol. But all right, who wants to pick for Carolina? Somebody starts first. Sounded like him, yeah, for real. Bigfoot. Nick is getting good at impersonating Bigfoot.
his Bigfoot deep fakes.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll go for Carolina, and I'll just go ahead and say Stroud.
Okay, Stroud. Can y'all see it? Yeah, you can. Okay, Stroud. I'll pick we'll all pick for our own teams. I'm gonna go Will Anderson just to fuck everything up right now.
Yeah, do it.
Will Anderson.
Fuck it up.
Fuck y'all.
Fuck it all.
All right, Arizona. Who wants to pick Arizona? Dick puts a period. Hell no, bro. uh, I honestly think the Texans might fucking do this. Like you were saying, somebody was saying earlier, tank it again and then go for a fucking quarterback next year. If the Texans get Anderson this year, they can take somebody else here, tank again. They have two more first rounders next year. They can fucking take a quarterback then. And then they'll already have their edge. They'll already have whoever the fuck is there. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying it's a possibility. And if you really think about it, in a draft, there's always one thing that happens towards the top that just fucks everything.
This is it right
It
here.
always happens, and this could be it. Now, everybody would shit on the Texans like twice.
Oh, and fuck them. Well, we're gonna chill them back live on the Los and Rob show.
They would shit on them so hard. I can't wait to fucking laugh. But it probably won't happen. I'm just saying, in this mock draft, it already happened. So Nick says pick Jalen Carter. Okay, Jalen Carter. I think he'll drop more than that, but okay, I'll go Carter. I know why you want Carter there, because you want fucking Tyree Wilson for the Seahawks. James says I think Will Anderson, the Texans' Will Anderson, good pick. Yeah, I think it's a good pick too. That's why I was thinking about it. I was like, what if they fucking do this? They didn't go to the pro days. They only sent like a scout. Carolina sent like 30 dudes to both pro days.
Yeah, for real. Took them out to dinner.
Yeah. Nick says the problem is that if a bad team picks a quarterback in the draft, most of the time the quarterback will not end up very good. Yeah. Unless that quarterback can turn shit around for that team, which yeah, it's tough. Definitely tough. James says Tyree Wilson, Arizona. Yeah, I think that's more likely. But okay, who's picking for the Colts? Bryce Young. Bryce Young is there. The Colts would be fucking ecstatic if this happened.
James, you pick the Colts.
Yeah, James, you pick the Colts. Oh, I'm almost out of fucking drink. Now I'm out of drink. I'm gonna get a beer. Okay. Bryce Young. Alright, Nick, who are you picking for Seattle? Colts, Bryce Young. Yeah, absolutely. If it shakes out exactly like this, they would definitely take Young. For sure. Oh, wait, he's taking Tyree Wilson. At least I think he is. I'm gonna go get a beer real quick. Rob, dude, if he answers, tell me who he picks.
He says they go QB.
So Levis or Richardson?
Oh.
Damn, these limes that I got suck. There's like no juice in. You gotta like squeeze the shit out of them.
Yeah, it's a no good.
That's a no good. Alright, I'm on my way back.
You give me the good line.
Okay. Back with beer. Nick says pick up Tyree Wilson. Okay. I need you. Okay, who's picking? Rob, you pick Detroit. I'll just assign the picks. How about that?
Yeah, you assign the picks. Oh,
excuse me.
I kind of stay strong with this. They go with defensive back.
I agree. Witherspoon or Gonzalez?
I go Witherspoon.
He is considered the better one. All right, James, who are you picking for your Raiders?
Oh, he's in quickly. Will Levis.
Will Levis. He already typed that out. He had it ready to press enter.
Right. He was doing this over the fucking send button. Like,
All right, Nick, pick for Atlanta.
ATL.
Atlanta could go corner here. Today, the owner for Atlanta, Arthur Blank, was asked about Desmond Ritter, and he said Ritter's the starting quarterback, that they're gonna roll with him. So he'll probably at least have one more year. And
Man,
it would
you
be a
know,
little crazy to take Richardson here, but I don't know. I know Atlanta needs a lot of help everywhere. Really,
yeah, they do.
edge would be great. Corner would be great. Even fucking going offense to help Ritter. Like I kind of feel like Ritter needs help.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's weird, but I kind of like Quentin Johnson there. Or Jackson. Okay, Jackson Smith and Jigba. That works too. The thing with Johnson is you would have London, Pitts, and Johnson all at like 6'4" or taller.
The insane
And that would,
tallest.
yeah, that would be fucking crazy. Like, just fucking throw it up and
Yeah,
they'll
there is
catch
no
it.
overthrows. There is none.
Yeah. All right. James, pick for the Bears. I think Richardson might fall hard. His college passing numbers were horrendous. Yeah, they were, but they ran a weird system in Florida. They like, I don't know. Like even Damian Pierce didn't see a lot of action. I don't know what they were doing there. I honestly didn't see a lot of their games, but yeah, his passing numbers, like he was like 50%, somewhere in the 50s for completion percentage. That's not great, but it's no secret he needs time to develop. So even Levis
He-
might need a little bit of time to develop. The only two guys that I think for sure could start day one, Stroud and Young. That's it. These other dudes, they need to sit behind someone. James says Skoronski. I like that. They literally already got their wide receiver, and adding a lineman to the Bears, yeah, that helps Fields also. Levis will have like 5 games. Yeah, he'll probably play. Rob, pick for the or wait, when did I last pick?
this is you should pick.
Yeah, I think I should pick. I've just been assigning picks. Forgot
Yeah,
about
like
myself. Oh,
you get a pick.
it's cause I'm gonna be picking
You
at
get a
12.
pick.
I think. Yeah, right. I'm Oprah. Who wants the next pick? All right. I'll
Look
pick
under your chair.
I'll pick 10 and 12. Right. Right. You're
Yeah.
like, how'd you put that there?
Yeah. God bless. That was fast.
All right. I just feel like fucking shit up. I'm going Bijan.
Wow.
Yeah. I just want to fuck shit up today. All right. Who wants to go Tennessee? Nick? Anthony Richardson was like the Malik Willis of last year's draft. Both were overrated as fuck. I don't know. I think Richardson has way more like athleticism.
Yeah, and had a bit more competition in college as well.
Yeah, he had more competition. That's a good point, but I think Richardson has way more upside than Malik. But that's a fair comparison. You could kind of you could throw them both into the same boat. They both need development. So
Yeah,
I'm okay with that comparison. But I think Richardson offers like if he goes to the right spot with the right coaching and the right scheme, Richardson could be really good. Like Josh Allen, if he didn't go to Buffalo where they developed him the right way, like
would it be the same?
yeah, he wouldn't be the same. It's like you have to go to the right spot. And with Richardson, like it just hey, he needs to get lucky and hope he goes to the right spot. Um,
Yeah.
Nick says pick Anthony Richardson though, so he can be with Mike Vrabel and learn behind Ryan Tannehill. Okay, and Malik Willis,
Yeah.
because he's in Tennessee too. Now the Texans go at 12. Okay, this is kind of crazy because I wouldn't mind having Van Ness, Gonzalez, or Johnson. I would want all three of these guys.
But who
Damn,
do
I
you
don't know.
pick here?
Damn.
So,
Actually, I forgot I went Anderson, so not Van Ness. So it's either Gonzalez or Johnson. Honestly, if Richardson fell to 12, I probably would have done that. But I'm gonna go Gonzalez.
go Gonzalez.
Yeah.
It's a good call.
All right, Rob, you pick the Jets. Let's give them a wide receiver
Well,
so they have like 13.
yeah, for real. Nah, dude, they need O line bad.
Yep.
They needed
Paris Johnson.
yeah, that'll work. Yeah, they need the best dude available because they got to protect for however long, even if it's for one season. You got to protect that investment in Rodgers.
Yeah. True, and it'll help the running game too.
Oh, big time. I mean, it was good without it.
True, and they were very low rated as far as PFF grades, and
Yeah,
they were pretty good. They just they weren't great. But anyway, James, our Blurpy's gone. He probably went to the gym.
yeah, he probably did. He's like, fuck these guys. I'm going to ACAC.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pump some fucking iron right now. Come on, Belichick! Belichick's mullet son.
Whew.
All right, James, you pick New England, and then Rob, you're next after that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh damn, dude, it's so crazy because like these teams could literally go in like so many directions. All of these teams that we've picked for.
No, Witherspoon is not available, James.
Yeah, Witherspoon and Gonzalez are gone. The next corner is Joey Porter. Yeah, if you want corner, it's Porter and Banks that are available. When you watch what's his name? The Packer guy?
Mr.
Brian
Grassi?
Brian Branch? Okay. When you yeah, I couldn't think of his name. I was like McAfee? I was like, that's not him.
No, this is
Does he
Tom
burp a
Grassi.
lot when he's drinking?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because every
Oh,
time I
dude.
burp, I'm always like, damn, I'm just burping, and all these people are like hearing.
If it's a game on, dude, he's full blown because he's pounding. And then
Oh
people are
yeah,
paying for him to, like, take shots off the freaking, like,
dude,
huge.
you should tell him to make a chupacabra and see how fucked he gets.
Oh, dude. I
The
only
stream
think,
would just be on, and he'd be on the floor.
I mean, he can hold his own, but I don't know, man. Chupacabra would definitely put it over on him, especially if you don't know what you're in for.
Dude, yeah, chupacabras are fucking. That was accurately named. I tip my cap to you on that naming.
Yeah, chew your face off.
Cause yeah, you fucking wake up in a field naked, like fucking half eaten.
You don't know what happened, but it must have been cool.
Yeah, that's at least what it feels like when you wake up the next day. You're like, oh fuck, what the hell did I do? All right, who are you picking for Green Bay? Quentin Johnson's right there.
It's either him or Addison, in my mind.
See, you guys have a lot of tall receivers too. Quentin Johnson would give you another one.
All right, you sold me. I'll go Quentin Johnson.
Okay.
So, man, it'd be nice if they did it.
Johnson has
Just go
speed
ahead.
too, man. He's big. He's like Watson. He's tall. I think Johnson's a little bit heavier though. But he's fast. Johnson's pretty fast. I think it might say his 40 time.
Well, apparently Watson likes to play Apex Legends too, so
Oh, that's the best shooter, man.
you might see if you could challenge him.
It's fun. Oh, he'll probably kill me. I don't, dude. That last time that we were with Junzi, that's the last time I've played.
Oh
Although
shit.
although that time I played, I hadn't played for months before that, and remember how many people I was fucking murdering?
Javon Walker, 2002. James, thank you very much, sir.
When was the Packers taking wide receiver in first round? Sterling
Sterling
Sharp.
Sharp. Before Javon Walker, I think that was it.
Yeah. Well, you guys are good at finding
Yes, we are.
guys in the second round. So like,
Oh,
you know,
dude, second and third round we make. Hey, guys like
yeah.
back in the day, Robert Brooks. That's an old name. He came on strong with Brett Favre back in the day, but then it was other guys too. Uh, Freeman,
Nick,
Antonio Freeman.
yeah, I remember him. Nick says Commander should take Lucas Van Ness. Okay, I'll do that. Pittsburgh has to go Joey Porter if he's there. They have to.
Yes, if he's there, he has to.
You have to. I'll pick for Detroit. I
They
mean,
went.
I'll go tight end for them. Who did we give
Yeah,
them? We gave them a corner,
yeah. We
and
gave
they
him
got rid of
defense.
Hawkinson, so let's give them a tight end. Replace
Yeah.
Hawkinson, and then I guess Rob, you can take Tampa, and then Nick, your pick is coming up after Tampa. Tampa needs
Man,
everything. They're
Tampa needs,
rebuilding.
Tampa needs everything. I mean they got Baker. He's going to come down there and do some commercials.
but
Oh,
but
he needs a
it's only
commercial.
a 1 year deal, so it's not like he's the long term option. It's like let's tank and take a shot at one of these, you know,
Great quarterbacks.
yeah, one of these
What
quarterbacks next year.
I think Tampa goes with defense. I think they go. I think they try to go get an edge rusher.
Edge rusher, okay. Miles Murphy or Nolan Smith.
Mm, Miles Murphy.
Okay. Dick, you're up next with Seattle. Who did we give you? Oh yeah, Tyree Wilson. Nick says Kalijah Cansey. Okay. Two two D linemen in the first round. Oof. That's dirty. Alright, James, you go Chargers. It says they need a corner, a linebacker, and a wide receiver. Oh. Zay Flowers is the speed receiver in this class. And if you look at what the Chargers have, Mike Williams, big body. Yeah, he's a deep threat, but he's not really considered a speed guy. Allen is not a speed guy. He's a fucking possession receiver. And then Joshua Palmer is like an okay dude, but nothing crazy. James says Zay Flowers. Yeah, that makes sense to me. If it's not Flowers, they could go Deontay Banks. I think he's the last corner that goes in the first round. But I like Flowers there too. I'll pick for Baltimore. Baltimore,
Yeah,
they'll probably go defense.
yeah, I agree. They're in a whole mess situation too with the quarterback.
I'm just gonna give them Banks. Says they need a corner. All right, Rob, you pick for Minnesota.
Ooh. Oh, I feel like Minnesota. Man, I feel like they're going to want to go defense as well.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to want to also shore up that back end.
Oh, corner?
Yeah, yes.
They would be reaching here. The next rated corner is his ADP is 39.6, and this is pick 23. So it's a small reach, I guess. Because yeah, I gave Baltimore the last, at least projected corner that's going to go in the first round.
Well then,
But I
maybe
mean,
go.
if that's what you want, I'll fucking give it to him. Oh, there's Cam Smith also. There's two guys like right outside the first round. That doesn't mean they can't sneak up. You know, somebody always reaches. Always.
Let's go with Cam Smith.
Okay. James, you pick for the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Damn. If they pick, I mean, Brian Breezy would be fucking great. Although they would probably go Nolan Smith because they like weird dudes like Nolan Smith. Okay, Brian Breezy, yeah, that's probably the smart pick. But Nolan Smith definitely fits something like what Jacksonville would want. Because Nolan Smith, he's not very big. That means you could move him around everywhere. And he's fast. That's exactly what they like to do. They like Clem. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Breezy, I like Breezy a lot. I think he's going to be a good player. The Giants. It says they need wide receiver, center, linebacker, safety. Well,
Ooh.
let's just give them Jordan Addison because they need. I mean,
Yeah,
at this
he's got
point,
to go
just
somewhere.
give Danny Dimes some help. Even though they
Yeah.
re-signed some dudes and added another guy that I can't remember, but
No, you add to the pile there.
yeah, Addison would be great there. Let's do that. Okay. Um, who's next? Who wants to pick for the Cowboys? Punter?
Yeah, just put a punter in there. All the
uh,
Cowboys need. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. No, they'd be like, "Oh man, we got the best punter. We're gonna get the best field position, and we're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, fuck yeah."
High fives all around Buffalo Wild Wings.
I don't know, man. I think maybe a lineman would fit because their offensive line has definitely taken a hit over the years, and it doesn't say they need one, but there's two really good linemen right here, and I feel like that's hard to pass up.
Yeah,
The other thing you could do is add Michael Mayer, and
they did miss out there, but I think line's more likely.
I think line. Um,
They're gonna want to get back to form.
James, they really might want to consider a kicker. No. We're gonna go tackle here.
Yeah, let's save that pick for way down the road.
Let's go. Let's go, Broderick Jones. All right, Buffalo. Is
Ooh.
Nick still here? I don't think he's here.
No, he said he was gonna take a shit, so
Oh yeah, he's probably he's
he'll be
looking for
back. He's
that
thinking.
picture of Gronk.
Yeah, he is. He's
No.
like, I want time to fuck on.
All right, James, you pick for the Bills, and then Rob, you go Bengals.
I go Cats.
It says all they need is a DB. Really? That's it? We're good everywhere. We're just gonna take DBs throughout the draft.
That's it. That's all you need. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. It's Forbes is the best DB available. I don't even know. Oh, and then there's a safety at 52, but that's a hell of a reach. Tyreek Stevenson, he's at 52 also. And Forbes is 39, so that's not too bad of a reach there. Um, I'm just gonna give them Forbes just to stick to their, at least their needs according to PFF. What the fuck do I know about the Bills? Nothing.
I mean, I would say call it Dibble, but Tommy also knows nothing.
He doesn't know anything either. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Forbes. Forbes is okay, I guess. Yeah, Forbes is fine. They'll be fine with whoever they. All right, Bengals. They need a tight end, defensive interior, and a DB. I mean,
Yeah,
Michael Mayer.
yeah, I'll go Michael Mayer
That
here,
would be
dude.
crazy.
That seems like a perfect fit.
Damn, that would be crazy. Wow. Wow. All right, I'll go for the Saints. Guard, center, D line, corner. I mean, I'm just gonna give him Nolan Smith because let's end this slide for him. All right, Philly. Who wants Philly? James, you want Philly? Who did we give them with the first one? Oh, Bijan. I fucked shit up.
Yeah, you fucked all the whole fucking thing up with that.
Yeah, I fucked up with Bijan and Will Anderson.
Yep. You ruined a bunch of people's trees from there.
I did. I just said fuck you. Fuck you and your damn mock. Harrison. Anton Harrison. Let's do it. All right, Rob, you pick for the Chiefs. It says they need wide receiver and D line.
Who's the top rated wide receiver?
Josh Downs. His role is in
That
the
sounds
slot. He's small. He's
mm,
5'9", 171.
that sounds right.
But they already have Sky Moore and Tony that are that size.
Mm.
So what are you gonna do? Fucking roll out three dudes that are 5'8", 5'9"?
You gotta roll out the Smurf crew.
Yeah, the Kansas City Smurfs. Papa would love that shit.
Yeah, oh man, we'd have to call him.
I think we should do Will McDonald because I think they need defensive help over offensive help, and they could always get a wide receiver later.
All right, I'm game with that.
They'll find a way to make it work. All right, Nick, you pick for the Steelers. We took a corner for them. I'm back from taking a shit, lol. Well, I bet you feel a lot better, don't you?
You were looking at Gronk's ass. Don't.
Don't lie. Yeah, we gave him Joey Porter. It says they need tackle and linebacker. We haven't had a single linebacker go in this draft.
Huh.
Felix
Right.
Alexander Uzoma, edge, okay. And now the Texans are up. So we took Gonzalez and Anderson. That's defense. Oh, Osiris Torrance. That's who I would take. You could plug him in at left guard. I think he's versatile, is he? No, he's only a guard. There's never been a more guardy guard prospect. Torrance was
Oh,
built in a
okay.
lab to play guard. Damn!
All right then.
He's 6'5", 330. What is this guy, fucking Larry Allen? Holy shit. Wow, that's a hell of a pick right there. Um, let's see, what time is it? It's pretty early.
Yeah,
I mean, we could do the rest of the round. Or we could
we
just
can do the
stop
rest of
here.
it.
Okay, yeah, let's
I
do
mean,
it.
it's
But
up to
but
you.
but let's just. I won't assign anything. We'll just like quick shoot it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So Arizona. Who did Arizona get? Carter. Okay, so they need
Mhm.
offense. Let's go offense.
Maybe they get that dude Downs.
Well, yeah, but Hopkins hasn't been traded, has he? What if he doesn't get traded? And they
Oh,
have Hollywood. And
that's true.
who's the number three? I don't even know who the number three guy is. Oh, he's that little guy. I can't
Or
remember
maybe they
his
don't
name.
go. Maybe they go running back instead.
I don't think they'd go running back. I think they. Oh man, I don't know. This is a tough one. It says they need guard, center, D line, and corner, and we took a D line. So
Oh well,
let's stick to the
go,
board and give him a
go,
guard.
go. Yeah, give him a guard. Give him O line.
Steve Avila. Let's do that.
There we go.
Two back-to-back guards. Colts. Who did we give the Colts? Oh, Bryce Young. Okay. They need all offense. Quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, O-line. We took a quarterback. So we could
So,
give him a line or a wide receiver. They're both right here.
I guess you go. Give him a weapon.
Give him a weapon? Okay, Josh Downs it is. Damn. Rams are up. I I think the Rams would go tackle here. I think the Rams need offensive help, man. Sean McVay, you know, he's a guy that wants fucking offense. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he wants it
Lions
and wants to
take
turn
McKee,
it.
I think. Yeah, let's go DeJuan Jones. Seattle. Okay, Nick, since you're back, you pick Seattle. Who did we give you in the first round? Tyree and Kalijah Cansey. So two linemen. So you need offense. another one. All right.
All right. Hey, trying to rebuild
Yeah,
the Legion of Boom.
rebuild the line in one draft. Oh, Ojolari, all right. Panthers. Okay, they got Stroud. Let's give him a weapon. Oh, well, they just signed that tight end, so they're not gonna get a tight end. And they signed DJ Chark and Adam Thielen. I don't think they'll get a wide receiver either. Let's go. Let's
Nah.
go edge.
Yeah, go ahead, Jack. They need some pressure on the D.
Let's get this guy. All right, the Saints. Who did we give the Saints? Where are they? Oh, Nolan Smith. Okay, so they need a line or corner. Let's give them a center. Boom. The Jets back-to-back picks.
Then potentially might be giving those up to you know who over here.
That's true. That is true. Okay, we already gave him a tackle, so let's go linebacker since that's what it says they need. And then who's their tight end? I feel like we went over it
Conklin,
already. Yeah,
Conklin, and
Conklin.
Uzoma.
Yeah, I guess they don't need a tight end.
Not real. I mean, Uzoma was the guy
Oh
they
shit,
went and
that was
got
the
last
Titans
year.
pick. Oops. I skipped I skipped it. Okay, fuck it.
Oops.
Okay, well there's another linebacker right here. Boom.
Yeah. Sorry, Titans. Sorry, Vrabel.
I mean, Vrabel is a defensive guy. I'm sure he could use the linebacker. Okay, well they have a second pick, so I mean we really could take whatever the fuck we want here. Let's do. I mean, corner. Let's do corner. Can never have
Yeah.
too many corners.
I got to get him in there.
All right, the Falcons. Who did we give the Falcons? I don't even remember.
I think they went defense.
JSN. Okay, so they need edge. Let's take this guy, Tuli Pulatu.
Ooh,
He's edge. Boom.
say that
Okay,
three, say that 3 times fast.
I don't even remember it. Okay, we gave you Quentin Johnson. So who do you pick here? A tight end? You can take a tight end right here, Luke Musgrave or Sam Laporta.
Sam Laporta.
Musgrave is a vertical threat.
Yeah, actually, I think Musgrave. Ooh, caught my
Laporta's
ear.
a seam threat. Oh, he ran a 4.59. Wow.
That's pretty quick.
I was. I mean, 40 isn't everything, but where he wins yards after the catch, that would help. Love. Hold on, let me look at Musgrave. Where does he win? He's a size speed, but he needs help with route running. Well, it's up to you. Who do you want?
Laporta,
Musgrave?
man.
Laporta? Okay. All right,
Hey, we need
Blurpy
guys that
gets
are
to
ready to
pick.
go.
Yeah, exactly. Blurpy can pick for the Patriots. Who did we pick for Brian Branch? So let's give him an edge. Andre Carter the second.
I,
What kind of scheme do they run in New England?
I
3-4?
I would think it is like a hybrid 3-4 setup.
Look who it is!
It's that big boy. Look at you sleeping.
Look who it is! What? Stop putting your paws on my face. He was asleep. They were both asleep on the couch. That's
It's like
funny.
that's what I do, man.
Yeah, let's give him that. Dude, it's funny because they fucking wrestle like every fucking day. And now I've been catching like him, like so Abby's like laying on her side and he's like on top of her, like just biting her neck, and she's like, "Arr!" Like fucking, like oh no, don't do anything, but like she doesn't get up.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. But every time I try to take a picture, they fucking like get up, and I'm like, you bastards. Okay, Rob, you could pick for Washington since that's kind of your second team.
Uh, well, okay.
It says their
Cool.
quarterback. They need quarterback, guard, center, linebacker. And who did we give them? We gave them edge.
Yeah, we gave them edge. Uh, uh
There's a center here, Joe Tipman.
yeah, fuck, give them
Okay.
Titman. This sounds like a Washington player.
Wait, where is he? I lost him. Oh, here he is. All right, Detroit. Somebody said, yeah, okay. James wants McKee to the Lions, so let's do that. Pittsburgh's up again. We gave them Joey Porter. That one I can remember. It says they need a tackle, a linebacker, a DB. But we gave them a DB. There's a tackle and a linebacker here. I guess it's just they need offensive line help. We need to give them a tackle. And Tampa Bay's back on the clock. Gave them edge. Let's give them the safety, Antonio Johnson.
Okay.
Build the defense. I ordered Cheesecake Factory on DoorDash and they dropped off Little Caesars. Hey, you know what? I had Little Caesars like a year ago. It actually wasn't that bad.
You'd be surprised, James. It actually will be a lot better than you would think it would have been.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be garbage, and then I remember I ordered it, and I was like, hey, this isn't that bad. I mean, dude, pizza's good. Even shitty pizza is good pizza.
Yeah, still pizza.
It's still
But
pizza.
no, it's not Cheesecake Factory, whatever you ordered from there, which was probably an actual meal.
Yeah, whenever my parents come here, they like to go to Cheesecake Factory, and sometimes I go with them. It is pretty good, I will admit. And
I don't think I've actually.
my mom always gets like fucking the the pastries and shit, the cake or whatever. Well, I was wanting the salmon, but Little Caesars it is. Oh yeah, dude, that's what I get when I go there. I get the salmon. It's pretty good. All right, Miami. We're almost done here. We've kind of been speeding through the second round.
Almost, yeah.
Miami. Who did we pick for? Oh, they didn't have a pick.
They
They
didn't
were
have a pick.
they were
So this is their
forfeited.
first one.
Okay.
First one.
Well, they just lost Gesicki, so let's give them a tight end.
Yeah, tight end it is.
Musgrave. Or we could go line, but there isn't one. So
No, I
let's go
go
tight end.
give Musgrave.
All right, Nick. Nick gets Seattle. So how many fucking picks do they have? Jesus Christ.
I know, right? Jesus.
Another fucking line? Another D line?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, let's go with Nick Herbig. His name is Herbig.
They,
Siaki Ika. Where is that guy? Oh, right here. Another D line. You're fucking crazy. All right, Chicago. Rob, you do this one.
mm,
Who did we give them? Offensive line,
um,
and that's it. Says they need a corner, a D line, and a center. There's a corner.
yeah, corner sounds right.
Corner, okay. Garrett Williams. Yeah, he's an outside corner. That's a good pick. Go with that.
Yeah, good.
Chargers. I think we went wide receiver for them. Yeah, we went Zay
Good.
Flowers.
Good.
So they need a corner and a linebacker. There's a linebacker here. Since we just gave the Bears the corner, let's go with Drew Sanders. And now Detroit goes again. Jesus. We gave them a quarterback and a tight end and a corner. Let's go defensive line. Oh, actually, it says defensive interior. The next guy is Keanu Benton. Let's go with him.
All right.
Versatile
Benton it is.
DT. It says he's a third round pick, but this is pretty close to the third round.
Yeah, he trended just up a little.
Nick says if you choose a 1 million D lineman, at least one will end up good, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
the drugs are
you're
just,
just like playing the odds there, right? Like, fuck it.
yeah,
Let's bet on everything so I can fucking win something.
13 black over and over.
Okay, the Jaguars. James, you can pick this one. Who did we give them? Um, Brian Breezy. So they need a guard, a center, and a DB. There's a center here. John Michael Schmitz. Sounds like a serial killer.
Yeah, or a like a nursery rhyme. His name is my name too.
Or we can go edge. James says corner. Oh, corner. Okay.
It's a good cat. It's a good call.
Travius Hodges Tomlinson. But he's ADP 98, so that would be a huge reach. Eli Ricks or Julius Brents. Brents has the closest ADP at 59. Let's see what his rating is. 74.9. He has no information. Other than he's 6'3 and 198. They're getting lazy. Oh, Ricks has fucking shit. Ricks is a press corner. 6'2, 188. Brents. Okay. You saw him against UT. Nice. All right, the Giants. Who do we go with the Giants? Jordan Addison. Oh, let's give him a safety. Sidney Brown. Or we could go center. Yeah, let's
They
go.
haven't drafted very
Let's go,
many centers. Go center.
yeah, let's go center. Let's hope the offense. Dallas. Who did we give them? Roderick Jones. So that was a tackle. So they lost Elliott. Jahmyr Gibbs
Yeah,
or
that
Zach
makes sense.
Charbonnet? Let's see. Jahmyr Gibbs is a featured receiving back. I think Zach Charbonnet might fit better because they're trying to replace Elliott. So if Charbonnet is the fucking bruiser, Pollard can keep his role of like, you know, the fucking gadget guy and the all-around dude. O-line, it seems you can find randomly late in free agency. Yeah. um, or we could go defense. Keep going defense. But no, I kind of want to go offense here. I think running
Yeah,
back is
go
good.
offense.
Yeah,
Go offense.
I'm gonna go Charbonnet. Bills. All they need is a DB. That's it. We forfeit the rest of our picks.
Yeah, they need Nick picking for them.
All right, let's go.
That. Ooh.
Let's go. Just give him an edge. Let's go Nick Herbig because I like that name.
Yeah,
The Bengals are next. The Kitties. We went Michael Mayer.
which was a great pick for them.
Yeah. And they need defensive interior or a DB. And so
Give them
DB, what is it? So does that mean they need safety and corner when it says DB?
yeah, just generalized defensive backfield. It could be complete back or like you're going for the flanks or sides.
Jane says the Little Caesars isn't terrible. Wings suck, but the Fanceroni pizza isn't the worst. Better than the Hut. Oh yeah, Pizza Hut sucks.
Oh, dude, Little Caesars up their game with the cheese and everything. They actually do like a good cheese mixture now.
Yeah,
It's
the
like a
only
mod.
reason I got it was because Rob told me it was good, so I was like,
Yeah,
all right, I'll try it. I'll order it. I don't really
they
order a lot of food, but I
they
didn't feel
they
like
have like
cooking, so I ordered it once.
it's like a crazy Mott's provolone mixture.
Yeah,
It's
I
definitely noticeable. It's good.
I think it's better if you pick it up though,
Yeah,
cause
you got to go get it and eat it.
yeah, you gotta go get it. Cause when I ordered it, I was like, oh, it's like it was probably sitting there for a while. But let's see. Well, let's give him the safety. We already took a corner, so let's go safety. Chicago's on the clock. Rob, you do this.
Man,
Who
the
did we give
the
them?
the Bears
Oh yeah, we
uh
took tackle
and
and corner.
corner.
So they need a center and a D line.
I think they go center here.
Oh, let's give him that one center. Oh no, we already gave him away. Yeah, he's gone. There's no more centers.
Well, they don't go center.
Then we have to go D line.
D line it is.
Let's see. There's Brooks, Foskey, Isaiah Foskey.
Foskey?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that sounds right.
he's a 4-3 defensive end. Did they do a 4-3?
I think they are 4-3 now.
I have no idea. All right, they are now. All
Yeah,
right.
they are for this instance.
Yeah, they are now. Philadelphia's up. Who did we give them? A tackle and Bijan.
Yeah, they ruined the world. They could pick
I
junk for
ruined
the
the
rest.
world.
Well, yeah, you ruined the world, but they're the ones vicariously living through you at this point in the conversation. Uh, I mean,
It says they need a wide receiver for
but
some
do they
reason.
really?
It said that's what it says.
Well, fuck it.
There's a receiver here from Houston, Nathaniel Dell. He's 83.5 rated.
Throw them on there.
He's a
So,
movable weapon. All right.
yeah, that sounds like something Coach Sirianni would want to sign up for.
Only Super Bowl champs shake my head. The Eagles? Says James. Alright, the Chiefs are up and we're done. Who did we give them? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, Edge. We gave him Edge. And so it says they need wide receiver. But we just gave one away. Okay, there's Michael Wilson. A.T. Perry. Rashee Rice. Jalen Hyatt. Oh, fucking Hyatt. We forgot about him.
I think Hyatt.
Let's give him.
Yeah.
He's fucking way down there. What the hell?
Oh well. He got in there.
He got in there.
Sorry, guy.
Unlock all PFF data plus the #1 draft simulator. $55.99 a year, or $6.99 a month.
Jesus.
Oh, it's bright. Jesus.
Yeah, it about took you out.
Where's my grade? Does that have grades on there? No. There's numbers in there. I can't really read it. Where the oh, you have to subscribe to get your draft graded. Stupid. That's stupid. Just give me all your money. Okay. Well, we're done. We did it. We did it, guys. Yes. High five, everybody.
Oh. Yeah, that.
No, that's the
like,
PFN that does it for free for grades. Oh. I'm on the wrong site.
You bastards.
Oh, man. I totally fucked everything up with this second pick. Oh, man. Crazy. Oh, yeah, I bet you D'Amico Ryans would love to have this guy, though.
Oh yeah. I'm telling you, that very well could happen in real life. And it's gonna set the sports world. Mel Kiper's gonna have a conniption.
Yeah. Todd.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's gonna go off.
Nick is back. Did you go take another shit? James says Will Anderson would go third, if not anyway. True, unless somebody pays out the ass to Arizona to get him.
Yeah.
Somebody might do that, but yeah,
Arizona won.
yeah, he'll definitely go. He'll definitely go #3. If the Texans don't do it at 2, he'll go #3. But dang, man, like on one hand, like I feel like they don't want D'Amico Ryans to lose. So they're going to give him everything he needs to succeed. But the question is, does the edge rusher help you succeed more than the quarterback?
I say yes. I'd say yes for the short term. And like you said, even it like say you have a pretty good year this coming season, you'd still be in position to trade up to get one of those quarterbacks next year.
That's true, because they do have 2 firsts. I mean,
exactly.
I would rather use those firsts on players, but if you have to package them to move up, I mean, I guess. But let's say it does go this way for the Texans. Anderson and Gonzalez. I think the defense would be very improved. And so, I don't know. I'm not saying they'd be top 10, but they would be better than 32nd. So, how many wins does that equate to? Like, I don't see them winning more than, like, best case scenario, like 7 games. I don't see them more than that. So that would be a middle pick. Early middle pick. Like 13. And then the Cleveland pick would be what? Somewhere in the middle also, probably. AFC is stacked, so they might not make the playoffs. They could have pick 13 and pick 16.
Good.
And so, like, could you package those two with, like, a third and then move up to, like, #1 or #2? And that's even if they declare next year. What if they don't declare? What if they say, "Oh, I want to come back to school.
Yeah, I want to. I
I,
want
pr-
to.
I promised my mom I'd graduate, so I'm not
I
leaving."
don't, I don't want to be a dropout.
Nick says, "I like how 49ers fans make fun of us Seattle fans. Yet the last time they won a Super Bowl, most of their fans are not even born." That's true. James says, "I mean, they won in '89, and I think '94. Most of their fans were probably born. If they pull an
Uh,
Andrew Luck." Yeah, they did
a
win
lot,
in '94. Um,
a
but I
lot of
mean,
these
but even if you
new.
were born in like '84, like how many fucking 10-year-old kids are really like fucking crazy about sports? Not a lot.
Well, I mean, that was the Super Bowl that most of us were like football, and it was Steve Young and Jerry Rice. So I mean, yeah, I mean, for our generation, that was like a pivotal, and that was right around the time when the Cowboys were good.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get what he's saying because there's a lot of younger 49ers fans ever since kind of Kaepernick came out of nowhere and started the redefining of how NFL football can be played with a running quarterback along with Russell Wilson at the same time,
Yeah.
kind of reviving what Michael Vick had already started.
Yeah. True. Yeah. I mean, but running quarterbacks have been around for a long time.
Oh yeah, but like to the success they had, like it when Colin Kaepernick started going downhill, it was like, fuck, how do you stop him? It was just like he was 15 yards past you when he first got going. I mean, I remember that fucking playoff game. I was like, Jesus Christ, fucking hit him.
Yeah. It's crazy how like I remember I really got into football like mid to late '90s, and but even then it wasn't the way I am now. Um,
No,
but the way I am now, I've been that way since like maybe '99, maybe '01. It was right before the Texans came into existence.
yeah,
Um, I was still watching football. I just wasn't super excited. And then when they announced the Texans, I was like, "Oh hell yeah!"
it's
Like
my team.
I'm gonna be a Texans fan. And then, but yeah, it just like so from '02 on for sure. I've been like every game. I watch every game. Thursdays, Sundays, Mondays. I'm there. Unless I have like something important to do, then I'll miss it. But there hasn't been many situations where like I miss it. But before that, like for a few years, I was into it, and I would watch it. I just wouldn't like get crazy into it like I am now. And so, man, I remember when they announced the Texans, I was like, oh fuck it. But where I'm from, everybody's a Cowboys fan, so like everybody was like, huh, like who cares?
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
and we had a watch party for that first game in '02. Um,
And you guys beat them.
Everybody was a Cowboy fan that was there, except for me. And
And you was like, oh,
when they won, I was just running all over the fucking TV room. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. I was like, bitch. It's like, fuck all y'all.
bye. There's the door.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my house. Um,
Your dad's probably like, you just shut up.
but I remember I asked my dad. I was like I want a jersey. Like, buy me a jersey. And he was like, no. So he bought me like a shirt and a cap instead. Um, but
He was hoping it was a phase. He was like, he'll kind of like them, but then he'll come back home.
and I remember, dude, they were so disappointed. All of them. Like Boyle was like, oh, like, dude, we suck. I was like, yeah, you suck. Fucking expansion team beats you. Like, get the fuck out of here. And that the rest of that school year, I would always bring it up to him. Like
You
Texans beat
should.
the Cowboys, and he's like, shut up, shut
Well,
up.
'cause it would have been that way the other way around, except for life.
Yeah, James
There's
says, I
nothing.
definitely remember losing to Gruden in Super Bowl after we traded him. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, dude.
that's
I
rare you see a coach traded, but it has happened. I think it's happened like 6 times.
I worked with a good friend of mine who was a Raiders fan at Burger King back then, and he was so fucking mad. Like he took off and everything.
Like he disappeared for years, like he went to the desert or something.
Well, no. He took off from work that day, like made a big deal out of it 'cause he was like, the Raiders are in the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I had no idea he was really a fan like that. I was like, really? You like? He's like, dude, I love the Raiders. Like, oh, it
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense as to why you always shit on me about being a Packers fan.
Cool. But you know what? We didn't talk about the league meeting. We skipped over that. But I
Yeah,
guess
we
we could do that right now before we head out. Nick says, fun fact: Sammy Baugh once threw 4 touchdown passes as a quarterback, had an 81-yard punt, and caught 4 interceptions as a DB in the same game. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. When was that? What year was that? I don't even remember that. I've never heard of that.
think that's like 1940s. The 1940s.
No idea. Um, well, the biggest thing with the league meetings is there was a lot of
Swinging.
things proposed, but the biggest thing was they can use 0 as a number now. It used to be you used to be able to use it, but now they took it away for a while. Now you can use it again. So like, I wonder who's going to use 0. Like off the bat, who do you think would do it?
Oh, Odell.
Odell,
Yeah,
because he's Odell.
yeah. I feel like he would do that.
Well, Micah Parsons tweeted out that he's gonna do it. He called himself Agent Zero.
That I'm good with him doing it for sure. I feel like anybody who owns in his position like that, if they want to go and be the number 0,
Yeah.
that's cool.
James says Ridley for sure since he already did it. And then what else was there? Um, oh yeah, so they want to do instead of well, not instead of, but you can choose to do 4th and 20 instead of an onside kick attempt. If
See,
you
I'm okay with
if you
that.
get a foul, it backs you up 10 yards. You can't change. You can't say, "Oh, I want to kick the onside kick." If you pick it, you're stuck with it.
Right.
Chad
I'm I'm
Johnson would have.
I'm okay with that.
No, they didn't approve it. They're going to talk about it in May. Nothing else got approved other than that 0 thing. Um, but there was a bunch of things that they proposed, and then some people took them back. Um, the Texans submitted one. It was to extend the replay officials' jurisdiction to allow for review on failed 4th down attempts. That way you don't have to fucking challenge it.
Challenging.
Yeah. I think I like that one. I think
Yeah,
certain
I like
things
that
should
one.
just be challenged.
Yeah.
Like they should do it. You don't have to waste a challenge on that. And then the Rams did one for roughing the passer to be subjected to the replay assist or review by coaches challenge, but that one did not pass.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that one's kind of hard to. And I mean, everybody's getting gaga because they're watching the XFL overanalyze everything via Dean Blandino,
Yeah.
like right there on the spot. And it's like, I don't know if that's going to. How would he be able to? Such a small scale what they're doing in comparison to the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like on a regular slated Sunday, there's no way in hell you'd have that.
And James says the Lions but yeah, they took it back because they knew they couldn't get the votes. Um, they need to review roughing the pass. But dude, when they tried doing that with a pass interference, they didn't get the wording right, so hardly anything was overturned, right? I feel like that
Yeah.
would be the same thing with the roughing the passer. Like, you would be. So the ref sees something and he makes a judgment, throws the flag, and you challenge it, then you're giving it to another guy making another judgment. Yeah, I kind of feel like, dude, everybody looks at those plays last year. Like, remember when Tom Brady got thrown and he bitched about it? You know, like
Yeah.
half the people are like, that's nothing, and half of them are like, you can't throw him. So, like, I feel like that wouldn't accomplish anything. Roughing is way more clear cut, I think. Really? I feel like those things are like, it's judgment, and everybody's biased one way or another. I feel like Nick says, "Bro, I am out. See you on the next stream." All right, hell yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Have a
Have a good
good
one, Nick.
have a good night. Remember when Mahomes did against the Bengals? When was that? This year? Dude, honestly, I don't even remember yesterday.
Yeah, I think I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember shit. Rob knows this. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, that was that was. I think he's talking about the.
Oh, in the AFC Championship? Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't remember.
yeah. He had drawn a penalty where he didn't, or something like that.
On the final drive. Damn, so they got bailed out on 2 consecutive games by penalty. Whoa, your screen froze. Your camera froze.
I'm moving now.
No. It looks all jacked up. I think you should exit and come back.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh. Okay, good. On final down. Well, I remember the Brady one, and I remember the
There
Derek.
we go.
Wasn't there a Derek Carr one also? Yeah, it's fixed now. Wave your hand. Oh yeah, I see you moving. Wasn't there a Derek Carr one also? It looks like a still image on my screen. Yeah, he just fixed it. Didn't that happen to Derek Carr? Like he got fucking, somebody fell on him and they were like, "Oh, he fell on him." And then it was like, "No, he kind of landed off him." Like, I feel like you can look at all those plays and it's just going to be like one guy making a judgment call.
Yeah, and that's the rough sled about it all is that you can look at most every game and there's one or two of those.
Right. And half the people are going to be for it and half are going to be against it. And I feel like it's based on your bias.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. You want your team to win or your pick, if you will.
Yeah.
Let's just say you're not vested as a fan, but you're vested financially, or vested just in draft, or what you call it, fantasy sake.
Yeah.
That's funny. I just saw me do a dance.
Yeah, against Pats, I think they're all judged. They review the dang spot law, way more judgment than that. It's just, it's like, I think because they got it wrong with the fucking pass interference, I feel like they won't want to rush this in. I think if they do it, it won't be this year. But I mean, yeah, I agree with it. It's a good idea, but they need to get it right. Hey, Abby barked. Did you hear her? she
Abby's like, it's time.
she never barks. I think she heard someone outside. Come here. Did you just
Come
wake
say
up,
hi, Abby.
Abby? Did you just wake up? Fucking animals are bums, dude.
They, they, they got the life.
um. Oh, and then there's also another one. I don't think this passed, but they want to put the ball at the 25 on a touchback from a punt, kind of like with the kickoff. Um, they want to make tripping a personal foul, and then the definition of a launch to leaving one or both feet. They also want to change the language from the use of helmet against an opponent by removing the butt ram spear language and incorporating those actions into permissible use of the helmet. Dude, every game running backs always use that and they never fucking like do anything about it.
No, they don't.
Like, remember, it's like, why even have that? The spot is crazy they review. How can they see a few inches on cam or half an inch? Well, remember that guy? He used the card during the measurement. Like he fucking put the card there. He's like, "Oh, it's first down." No, that didn't pass. The last thing we need is more 15-yard penalties.
Yeah, for real. That is it is the last thing we need because it feels like some teams just get down the field like that. Like, oh, here you go. Oh, here you go. Oh, hey, you're almost in the red zone.
Well, I mean, it's already a 10-yard penalty, so 5 yards isn't crazy.
Well, yeah, it's not breaking the bank. You're right, but still.
What else? Oh, Detroit wants to amend to provide clubs more opportunities for a third challenge. And then Detroit also wants to expand the coaches challenge system to include personal fouls called on the field. Like there's a lot of shit that they propose, but yeah, like almost everything doesn't get voted in. But I like the number one, so they can use 0 and then kickers can use like a bunch of numbers now.
I'm good with that.
Like I remember when they changed or when they expanded the numbers one, and I remember I was like, damn, like it's gonna confuse everybody, but it wasn't even that bad. It kind of fucking
It still takes us a minute
yeah,
when you see linebackers wearing fucking single digits.
11. It's like a linebacker's wearing
Yeah,
11, and then a receiver's wearing 10, and it's like what the fuck. But then eventually you just kind of like, okay, I know who that
it,
is just based on the way he looks. Like, oh yeah, that's Micah Parsons.
yeah, sneaky
Um,
bitch.
it's funny. It's measured with chains when it's some guy guessing where the ball is. Right? Because they're always behind where the ball is, and then they come running from the side, and they're like, right here. And it's like, how do you know? Like, you don't know shit.
No, I don't. No, we could be more scientific about that, I think, but that never really
But they're
comes
not
up.
going to spend money because all the money goes to Goodell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and his he's the new owner of Epstein Island, probably. If Bigfoot were here, he would say that there inserted.
I wonder where Bigfoot is at. Maybe he's with Lola in her new bar or something. I don't know where
Yeah,
he
he
went
could be.
though.
Or he's taking the fam out. Could be.
Yeah, or yeah, he's got plans, or he's just busy, or he just doesn't want to be here. Um, but yeah. Well, we got through everything. We fucking
I mean, hey, this is a good thing because it means baseball is here.
That's true. Thursday, I'm gonna stream the fucking Astros opener. I think I might do Friday's game also, and then I might go to the game on Saturday.
Yeah,
Um,
we're going to the Saturday opener for the Flying Squirrels in Richmond.
oh, nice.
We got front row seats right behind the Squirrels dugout.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is the Astros today and yesterday played their AAA affiliate. It's here in Houston. Like it's in like a little suburb of Houston.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they played each other, and yeah, the Astros didn't really blow them out either. They also benched their guys like after a couple innings. They just
Well, yeah,
final
they're
tune
just
up.
having
That's all
fun.
it is. When are we
That's
submitting
still be
our
awesome.
mocks? Well, um, I mean
We got
we're still
time.
a month away,
Yeah,
so
we still got time. I mean,
we're gonna do some more mocks until the draft. So we're gonna keep it going. We might not
yeah,
do them every 2 days or 3 days or whatever,
what like we've been doing, but at
but
least once a week.
yeah. So I'm probably gonna want to do at least 2 or 3 baseball streams a week because I kind of feel like like when we do live streams, some of them do really well. So I kind of feel like, well,
Also,
now that baseball's back, like we need to do the
oh yeah,
play. We need to do
what?
the play-by-play, and then fantasy basketball is also here, or right around the corner. It's not here yet, but it's right around the corner.
Yeah,
And
it'll be here before we know it, and that's gonna be fun shit this year. This
we need to
season.
pick the right matchups to stream for that.
Yes.
And maybe even then, if there's a very good matchup in the first round, maybe, or if there isn't, I should say, if there isn't, maybe we just skip the first round, wait until the second round where the matchups are a little better. But we just gotta wait and see, see what happens with the playing tournament and all that.
Right.
And so on one of the days that we're not doing baseball or basketball, that's when we'll just do like mock, and we can only do 2 rounds now because they did that subscribe bullshit.
That's well. I mean, it's
Yeah.
better than nothing, I
So yeah,
guess.
we'll just do 2 rounds. We'll do a fucking we'll
We'll
do a
we'll do the
we'll
two.
do a
To
stream
make
where
it,
it's just football. Because I know this show started off as a football show, and practically everybody's here for football, not really
yeah.
baseball. But we'll do maybe 1 or 2 if we can, and those will be shorter. Also, we won't go like,
Yeah.
how long have we been on? 2 hours and 11
Yeah.
minutes. Maybe it'll be shorter than this. So,
Yeah.
um, but we will definitely, Rob and I will discuss that, and we'll keep y'all posted. I mean, I've been scheduling all the streams ever since I figured out that was a thing.
If it hits your notification, you'll be seeing us.
Yeah, yeah. Or if you check the site, like YouTube and our page, like you'll see it there. But yeah, if you don't have the notifications on, you should probably put them on. That way you can see what's going
Yeah.
on. But James says we're going to Black Mountain, Asheville this weekend. That's cool. When do you get off work? Oh, and by the way, James, are you gonna be up after the stream ends? Because I wanted to talk to you on Discord. If you're not busy. I mean, you just ate a bunch of pizza, so you're probably just chilling, watching porn in your hotel room.
Pizza, pizza and porn.
Pizza and porn. That's what you do. I wouldn't even know where to begin with fantasy basketball on Thursday, and yeah, all right, cool. Well, I'll see you. Just get in the lobby, and I'll jump in there after the stream. You've never played fantasy basketball, dude?
Oh,
I went
oh,
20-2 in my fantasy basketball league this year, and I'm in the fucking playoffs right now. And I haven't even checked my lineup today, or like I haven't checked the score, but I'm winning 581 to 362. And in hockey, I'm also in the playoffs, and I'm winning 145 to 88. So I could be in the championship game for both fucking leagues. Like, oh my
gotta watch.
god.
You gotta watch this guy. He's staying there for a reason.
On my Twitch page, I have my fucking trophies from the Yahoo page. Like, you know how you have your profile?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, remember when you won the fucking the pick'em
yeah,
and you got your little trophies there? So,
yeah.
so I have like a picture of that shit where it shows you your gold, silver, and bronze. And I was streaming, and somebody went in there and was like, "Holy shit, you have fucking 30 fucking trophies? Like, what the? How many fucking leagues are you in?" I was like, "Not that many. I've only been playing since like
Yeah,
2012." He's
yeah,
like,
so,
"Damn." He's like, "Whoa,
like, dude,
wow, that's crazy, man."
no big, bro.
But James says no. It's been so long since I followed NBA closely. Anyway, since Kobe and Shaq were. Oh yeah, that's fucking.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's like 20 years. What about baseball? Do you follow baseball or nah? Would you say you know more about baseball or basketball? What about you, Rob? Would you say you're more into baseball or basketball?
More into baseball.
More into baseball. James says I do Braves. Do you play fantasy baseball? I actually just had my draft on Sunday. I think I did.
Yeah, I
I
do
think I
not.
did pretty good in my draft. They're fucking wrestling. Can you see them?
Oh yeah, yeah. Fight. That's how you. That's how you end a stream right there.
I know, right? I'm running out of room. I can't move the.
Oh yeah, they're like trying. Like, we're not trying to be seen. Go at me.
Yeah. In one corner we have dog,
Oh,
11.7 pounds. On the other corner we have cat, 5 pounds. And
yeah.
dog takes down cat. Oh, he prevents cat from getting up. She's pummeling him. The cat gets up. He's on his feet, but Abby knocks him back down. Now he's throwing
Yeah,
jabs, trading punches. Oh, now he rolls on his back. He's done.
yeah. He's done.
He's submissive.
Abby, Abby pulls the true Pacquiao.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. James says from South Carolina, so lifetime Braves fan. Yeah, I know some fans that are, or I know some people that are from there, and they're Braves fans also. They gave me a
We
lot of
used to
shit
have
when the
we
Astros
used to
lost
have
to
the
the.
Richmond Braves back in the day. Our AAA affiliate, Richmond Braves, were
They're at the
the
Atlanta.
yeah they were the Atlanta's
Oh, okay,
AAA.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I
Now we have a double A.
James says I used to don't have anyone to play with anymore. Dude, damn it. Well, I wish I would have told you before the draft because we're 12 teams. But we just drafted on Sunday, so we're full. But I mean, I guess next year, or if someone drops out, maybe you want to take over their team. Everybody drafted well though. Everybody has a good team. My team is, or my league is very like, it's like I have other friends that play fantasy baseball that have played in my league, and they're like, dude, your league is too hard. Like I'm leaving your league. Like this is too much. And I mean, baseball in general is hard. Fantasy baseball is hard. I feel like. And dude, he was streaming his draft, and I was like, "What the hell? Like, you guys start like 9 bats? That's it?" And they only start like 4 pitchers, and they only had like 6 bench. I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's nobody.
I was like, "Dude, like, there's like in my draft, there was 312 players owned. You can have 5 injured spots and 5 like like minor league players that aren't on the active roster. So there could possibly be 430 players owned in my if everybody's maxed out with all those things. But James says they had Greenville Braves too on SC, and their stadium was exactly like a mini Turner Field. Was pretty cool. That's cool. Um,
See, James, I got the cup right here. The Diamond 10th anniversary, Richmond Braves.
shit.
That gangster's old. Got the old Diamond Ducks was their mascot way back in the day. And what's crazy is you're describing like they had a sweet ass stadium in South Carolina. Yeah, come to Richmond and see the Diamond. It still looks about the same.
That's
It's
cool.
nice.
Yeah, but
It's nice.
we have like quite a few people that keep coming back to this stream, and so I kind of want to get everybody. I mean, at the very least, I want to get everybody into the Pick'em League because that's easy. It's
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
it takes a minute to set your picks, and it's a 50-50 chance really. And everybody in here is a fan of football, so why the fuck not? Like just fucking do it. Let's do it. So next year we're going to be pushing hard to get everybody to do it. We also, or I also want to try to get a dynasty league for the show, like a show dynasty league, but we don't have enough for that. And Rob says he doesn't want to do it. So let's say I get Nick, you know, you, James, Bigfoot, who else? DeAndre, um,
Slurpee.
Blurpy. Yeah, we could probably get him to do it, but he'd probably spend all his time at the gym and wouldn't set his lineup.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. He'd be like, dude, you didn't set your lineup, and he just sent the pumping iron emoji.
Yeah, Manny. We could get Manny. I don't know. Maybe we could get 8, but I'd like it to be 12. So yeah, we could do a redraft too. That's easy. Yeah, that would be cool too because if anybody wants to leave from year to year, it wouldn't be hard to replace people in a
Yeah.
redraft. In a dynasty, someone leaves, it's like, hey, do you want to take over the team? I don't like doing that.
And you got this team here,
Yeah, like
team for sale.
if you don't like the team, you're gonna say no. Like, nah, I don't want to fucking join. Like,
Yeah, it's a hard
fuck it.
sell.
And then the other thing I was thinking of is like, if people don't want to do it for money, I'll just put in like $50 of my own money and be like, okay, whoever wins, I'll send you $50. So that'll be like I don't know, it's nothing. But I mean, everybody's an adult, so like $20. Everybody put in $20. Okay, fine, no big deal. But if people don't want to do that, I understand that too, and we could just um, I'll just kick 50 to the winner, and if I win, then fuck it, I'll give
You're,
myself 50.
you're, you're gonna take yourself out for a nice ass
Yeah.
3 slices of pizza at the mall.
Oh, Sabaros? Bro, I can get
Yeah.
like 3 fucking extra larges at Sabaros. Oh,
Oh
man.
yeah. So there's an idea.
Dude, every time I take my parents to the Galleria, I always come home with like 2 pizzas. Because it's like,
Well,
I think it's 2 for 20. That's the deal.
how could you not?
Yeah. So I'm always like, wait, we're leaving? Hold on, let me go to the food court real quick.
Yeah, well, it's just walk around for like 15 more minutes. It's
Yeah,
fine.
make another lap. I'll meet you at the car. James says, I'd put in money. All right, cool. Oh man, Lou Malnati's in Chicago. I could die for that pizza. I've never had that. I've never been to Chicago.
Yeah, deep dish is a whole different realm
Well,
of
Houston has
of
a lot of like mom and pop pizza places here. I know it's not Chicago pizza, but the deep dish that I've had here has been pretty good. And so yeah, I can only imagine like going to the place where like
it
where
was
it's
born.
yeah, where it was born and it's like, "Oh man, that must be fucking great." But honestly, like I'd rather just have Brooklyn style. I like thin, but I don't want it super thin.
Yeah,
Um,
I prefer the Brooklyn style myself, or
yeah.
like pan pizza's pretty good.
I get pan every now and then too. Yeah, I do like pan. Um, but yeah, well, James, we're gonna call it quits. But I'll see you in the Discord right now. I wanted to talk to you for a minute. Um, but
Thanks for hanging out, everybody, on this awesome ass wide receiver tight ends update.
hell yeah.
We kind of touched on what happened at the meeting, touched on a little bit of Karen Rogers and what's going on there. Nothing still.
Karen Rodgers. Yeah,
Hey, I
maybe
get.
we'll get a resolution sometime before the draft. Because I would say they want one of those picks, right? They don't want picks
Oh
for next
yeah.
year. They want these. So you only have a
Well,
month.
now.
Yeah, you want
Want
it now.
to give us both of those second round picks now. Go.
You'd be cool with that?
I'd be cool with that in the third round next year.
Oh my
That
god,
would
well now
be.
you're just adding too much. Like that's why they're not fucking finalizing anything cuz they keep, "Oh, okay, well never mind. I need this and this," and then fucking,
And then fucking, give me some milk with the cookie, goddammit.
yeah, exactly. All right, good night everybody and thanks for watching. We'll be back Thursday for
Thursday.
baseball opening day. Yes. Good night
Till
everybody.
then, have a good night.